Over the past few months, I have made dozens upon dozens of videos talking about every single character that Arcane Season 2 has destroyed. And I will continue on with that series. I have a few more characters I want to cover, but there is one character that isn't damaged by Arcane Season 2, and oddly enough, this is probably one of the best characters in all of Arcane now. And what makes this 10 times funnier is this is one of the most hated and least favorite characters from Arcane Season 1. For many people, the worst written character in Season 1, even though I personally disagree. Do any of you remember Marcus? Marcus was the head enforcer of Arcane Season 1, and he has this really interesting arc where he kind of becomes a dirty enforcer in favor of trying to keep the peace like Grayson did before him, but it goes terribly south because, well, he's not as good as Grayson, and he's now dirty when she wasn't. But yeah, Marcus is someone who definitely could have been a one-dimensional character. I don't think Arcane had to go so hard and really make him three-dimensional, but they did decide to. He goes on this really tragic arc where you can tell, above all else, he's just trying to be a good father for his daughter in the best way that he knows how. One little detail that I really love from Season 1 is when he's at his desk in his home, they pan to a painting or a drawing made by his daughter, and in this drawing, his daughter and Marcus are holding hands, and then the mother is in the clouds, implying that at some point along the time skip, her mother passes away, unfortunately. And it adds this whole other level of tragedy for Marcus's story, where instead of just being a dirty cop who's taking bribes from Silco, he's this dirty cop who is trying his best to hold some sort of peace, but he's not doing a very good job, and at the end of the day, he's trying to be the best father he can be, but deep down he is thoroughly disgusted with who he has become. Marcus might have had genuinely good ambitions when he first became an enforcer, but due to, I guess, his jadedness we see in the first 2 episodes of the Season 1, and then the fact that he just gets in way over his head through the remainder of Season 1, he just has this really tragic arc where he ends up dying, not really accomplishing anything that he wanted to accomplish. And there is no mention of Marcus in Season 2. I don't even think anyone implies anything about Marcus. He's this character that is only in Season 1, and because the fandom hated him so much because they didn't understand him at the time, Season 2 feels no need to actually mention him or acknowledge the fact that he existed. And in a really weird and tragic twist of fate, this makes him one of the only characters in Arcane that isn't tampered with and tainted by Season 2. So yeah, when you're looking at Arcane as a full product, Season 1 to Season 2, I'm going to be honest, basically every single character gets damaged. Even characters that were dead come back to be toyed with and then are worse off because of it. And Marcus is the only character from Season 1 who has a tragic, conclusive arc, and then after he dies, he's left there. His arc is his arc, his story is his story, and that's it. Which, funny enough, makes him the only character to make it out of Season 2 alive.